Hello, America. This is Call of Duty Goddess. Today is February 23rd, 2016. I've always had an interest in Bible prophecy, and it's something that I've always looked into, and I like getting different people's takes on Bible prophecy. It helps me sometimes, and then sometimes I like to sit and read it myself and pray about it and try to get my own take on it. And I've gotten to the point that I've read the Bible so much that something will happen, or I'll see something and it'll just make me jump up and go look it up. And I find that very exciting, and it's a joy that I get from the Bible, one of the many joys I get from the Bible. And I thought I'd talk about Revelation 10. Now, I've mentioned it, Revelation 10, in a video or two that I've done, and I want to explain where I'm coming from. And like when I just opened this up and read Revelation 10:1, I found something new that I get to share with you. So I want to get started here. Revelation 10:1. And I saw another mighty angel come down from heaven, clothed with a cloud, and a rainbow was upon his head, and his face was as it were the sun, and his feet were as pillars of fire. Now, Revelation 10:1, I saw something. I was actually out of town and I was driving home and I saw something shocking. And I was in a lot of traffic and tried to take a picture and I couldn't. And my son and husband were in a different state driving down the road. I was driving to them actually. They witnessed the same exact thing, and they know how I feel about the Bible and how I talk about it and such. And my son got this wonderful picture. And they were driving down the road and saw the exact same thing that I saw. In fact, a friend of mine got a picture similar to this as well. I guess she reads the Bible too. Well, the Bible's up for interpretation from anyone's point of view. But when I saw this, I'm like, oh my gosh. Because the rainbow just, there's, especially in person when I saw it, there was definitely a rainbow. So, let me read that again to you. Let me read Revelation 10:1 again. And I saw another mighty angel come down from heaven, clothed with a cloud, and a rainbow was upon his head, and his face was as it were the sun, and his feet as pillars of fire. Okay, is it just me, or does this look prophetic? It even looks like feet. That's crazy. Look, I'm just showing what I see. Look at all the fake clouds there. Now, this is called a dog ear, they say, but I don't know. Looks like a sign to me. Take it or leave it. I take it. Okay, now to Revelation 10:2. And he had in his hand a little book open, and he sat his right foot upon the sea, and his left foot on the earth, and cried with loud voices when a lion roareth. And when he had cried, 7 thunders uttered their voices. And when the 7 thunders had uttered their voices, I was about to write. And I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, Seal up those things which the 7 thunders uttered, and write them not. And the angel which I saw stand upon the sea and upon the earth lifted up his hand to heaven, and swear by him that liveth for ever and ever, who created heaven, and the things that therein are, and the earth, and the things that therein are, and the sea, and the things which are therein, that there should be time no longer. Well, that little book reminds me of something. This little pocket constitution. And the angel with one foot on the sea is for the maritime or martial law, and one foot on the land is the law of the land or constitution. So isn't that interesting? And it seems that we're all crying out in loud voices, the ones that care, the ones that know, the ones that have educated ourselves, the ones with eyes to see and ears to hear, are crying with loud voices up to the heavens. There's no justice anymore in this country, in the world. I mean, how long do we have to scream and cry and utter these voices and swear? We need our little book to be abided by. Who's going to abide by our little book, the Constitution? When will they abide by that? We can't wait any longer. That's what I'm seeing here. But that's my take. Everybody has a different take on it. So I'll continue reading Revelation 10:7. But in the days of the voice of the seventh angel, when he shall begin to sound, the mystery of God should be finished, as he hath declared to his servants the prophets. And the voice which I heard from heaven spake unto me again, and he said, Go, and take the little book which is open in the hand of the angel which standeth upon the sea and upon the earth. And I went unto the angel, and said unto him, Give me the little book. And he said unto me, Take it, and eat it up. And it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey. And I took the little book out of the angel's hand, and ate it up, and it was in my mouth as honey. And as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter. And he said unto me, Thou must prophesy again before many peoples, nations, and tongues, and kings. So this part, it's a little frightening, but I have kind of a take on this. And I mean, please, by all means, leave your comments below if you're a prophecy buff. I'd love to hear from you. This is something that's very interesting to me, and it always has been. But to me, from 10:7 on down, he was given this little book and wasn't allowed to write about it because it's our Constitution. I mean, is this law? Many people say it's biblical. It is. This is biblical law. This is the law of man. The law that this is our God-given rights. Anyway, that little book was given to John the Revelator, I call him, John of Patmos, and he sealed it up until the end of days. So is this the little book? Is the Constitution the little book that's in Revelation 10? Give me your thoughts on it. And here's the other twist. I mean, where it says, It shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey, and in thy stomach bitter. I mean, usually you have to take a bitter pill for it to turn out well in the end. Well, this is kind of reversed. So, I'm wondering, is it because you have to kind of water the tree of liberty with blood, as they say, every now and again? Do we have to fight for our freedom over and over and over again? Or here's another take, though, on this. Swallow it and it tastes sweet as honey in your mouth and it's bitter in your stomach. Now, here's kind of a frightening aspect, but I can't help it. When I first heard him say this, it was another one of those things, that hit me. Now, in this clip, I don't know if I'll be able to find I'll look for it though, so I can leave it in the link below, but I downloaded this to my hard drive. Usually when I see a really good video that has some good information, I just automatically download it because they usually don't stay around very long. So I'll try to find this video if I can on the internet and leave a link for you. Anyway, this is Admiral Ace Lyons talking about Islam, and I just want you to hear this, and I'll tell you why I think this is very important to Revelation 10.
it seems to be missing from this administration is that it is not just a religion, it is an ideology. It's a way of life, correct?
Absolutely. Look, I think, Erdogan, when he was prime minister of Turkey, said it best. Islam is Islam. There are no modifiers. Democracy is the train we ride to our ultimate objective.
So, you heard that. Democracy is the ultimate train ride we drive to our objective. Now, I'm not saying that we are a democracy. Not at all. But we are as such to where we have people come in. We are a trusting Western nation. And it's, in that aspect, you could consider it a democracy, a trusting nation to where it can be subverted very easily. So is that passage in the Bible, let me find it here. So is the passage in the Bible that speaks of Revelation 10:10, for instance, and I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up, and it was in my mouth as sweet as honey, and as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter. So could it be this, that our nation is easily subverted by Marxism, communism, and even, a totalitarian system? Or could it be that our Constitution was not followed for very long at all, if at all? I don't know. If you have an opinion, leave your comments below and maybe we can figure this out. Anyway, that's my take on the book of Revelation. Please leave your comments if you like doing this. And this is Call of Duty Goddess signing off, and as always, I've got your 6.